Hi, this is the Fountain-pen-connoisseur, and today we're going to review another interesting fountain pen in my collection. Today this is a Parker 51 look-alike fountain pen, but not from China, but from the USSR era, from Russia. So it's a Union of Soviet Socialist Republic produced fountain pen, mass-produced fountain pens somewhere in the 1980s or early 1990s, before the breakup of the USSR. And it's probably produced around that era by the company, fountain pen company in Russia called Soyuz. And most interestingly, it has Leningrad printed in Russian language here. So it was probably produced for Leningrad factory or industrial units, as was the custom in the USSR at that time, that they would produce pens for various industrial units at that time, marked for that particular industrial unit name. So a very interesting fountain pen, sort of looks like a syringe, so probably produced for doctors or healthcare workers. Has a steel cap, a plastic body, and just like the Parker 51, it has a hooded nib, but this one is a steel nib. Still writes beautifully, has a very nice feed mechanism, quite similar to the Parker 51 as well. Very nice imprint, sort of longitudinal lines on the cap of the fountain pen, and then there's this jewel at the top of the cap as well. So thank you very much for tuning in for a review of this very interesting Soviet era fountain pen from the USSR, from somewhere in the late 1980s, early 1990s, with the Leningrad imprinted on the cap. Stay tuned for further reviews of other interesting fountain pens in my collection. Thank you.